You reach for that jar of tallow balm, comforted by the words grass-fed on the label. The phrase conjures images of green pastures and healthy cows, but the reality is far less idyllic. Grass-fed beef tallow is one of the hottest trends in skincare and wellness, but what if I told you that 99% of what you're buying is a complete lie? In the US, grass-fed is a marketing term with no strict legal definition, especially for skincare. Companies can label tallow as grass-fed even if the cow spent only a few months on pasture before being moved to a feedlot. The label tells a partial story, hiding the industrial reality behind most tallow products. Without clear standards, grass-fed becomes a hollow promise, designed to make you pay more for what's often a conventional product. The myth persists because it taps into our longing for authenticity, but it's time to question what's really in the jar. Next time you see grass-fed, ask, was it grass-finished? Raised on pasture for life? If not, the term is meaningless. Recognizing this illusion is the first step toward making informed choices. To understand the truth behind grass-fed, you need to see the feedlot. Most US and Canadian cattle spend their final months in crowded industrial pens, not on pasture. Here, cows are fed corn, soy, and industrial byproducts, far from their natural diet. These conditions lead to illness, so antibiotics are routine. The goal is rapid weight gain, not animal welfare. Even if a cow is started on grass, its final months in a feedlot shape the fat that becomes tallow. The grass-fed label often ignores this critical period. The result? Tallow that's more a product of industrial agriculture than open fields. The label doesn't lie about the beginning, but it hides the end. This is the reality behind most grass-fed skincare. Fat is where animals store not just energy, but also toxins they can't eliminate. Feedlot cows consume pesticide-laden feed, growth hormones, and antibiotics. These chemicals accumulate in their fat and don't disappear during processing. When you apply tallow from these animals to your skin, you risk exposure to a cocktail of industrial residues. Grass-fed, pasture-raised cows produce tallow rich in nutrients and healthy fats. Grain-fed cows produce tallow higher in inflammatory omega-6s and lower in vitamins. The fat's quality reflects the animal's life. Clean tallow comes only from clean, healthy animals. The beautiful balm in your jar can be a carrier for toxins if you don't know its source. True nourishment starts with transparency about the animal's diet and environment. The deception goes global. Many artisan brands import tallow from overseas. Bulk tallow from Australia, New Zealand, or South America is often mixed from thousands of animals. US companies can label it made in the USA if it's packaged here, regardless of origin. The supply chain is long and opaque, making it impossible to trace the source or quality. You don't know the farm, the animal's diet, or the standards used. This system prioritizes low cost over quality and transparency. If a brand can't name the farm, it's likely buying from anonymous global suppliers. The promise of purity collapses under this industrial reality. You're not buying from a farmer, you're buying from a hidden network of brokers. So how do you find tallow you can trust? Authentic body and soul. Look for brands that work directly with certified farms. The gold standard, 100% organic, grass-fed, grass-finished cattle. Never in feedlots, never fed grain, never given hormones or antibiotics. True quality is traceable. A reputable brand can name third-party certifications. If a brand cannot name the third-party certification agency as required by law, then the claim is questionable. This isn't just about skin care, it's about supporting ethical, sustainable agriculture. Every purchase is a vote for the system you want to support. Question labels. Ask tough questions. Seek out brands that connect you directly to the source. For your health and the planet's, choose transparency, choose the truth. Check out Authentic Body and Soul.